Hello, and welcome to the 2110 Fitness Mobility Workout. Today, I'll be taking you through mobility of the thoracic spine. I will guide you through 4 exercises, starting with our prayer stretch, moving into thread the needle, done on both the left and the right side, child's pose with shoulder stretch, and lastly, our standing forward fold with interlaced fingers for added challenge. For our prayer stretch, we need an object like a bench, a couch, a chair, something that we can rest our elbows on. You're going to place your elbows on, move backwards slightly, and then we are trying to bring our head through. Here, this would be our least intense stretch, and as we pull our head more and more through and bring our hands towards our thoracic spine, we increase that stretch, making it more intense. I want you to go ahead and do this pose for 2 minutes. Starting now, you can hit pause. Welcome back. I'll move this out of the way now. We now move into our thread the needle pose. It's going to be done on the left and the right side, so we are spending 4 minutes here total. I'm going to demo on my right side, so from a quadruped position, I'm going to bring my right arm through and relax down onto it. Here, we increase that stretch intensity by leaning further and further onto it, dropping that shoulder further and further onto the ground. You should feel a slight stretch through the shoulder and through the upper back. You can go ahead and hit pause and do 2 minutes on each side, starting now. Welcome back. We've just finished up with thread the needle. We now move on to our child's pose with shoulder stretch. Our child's pose, we're going to recline all the way back onto our heels and extend those hands overhead. From here, we want to bring our head through and get that stretch going in those shoulders. From here, to increase the intensity of the stretch, hands can come together, and just like we did in our prayer pose, bring them towards the thoracic spine. You're going to feel a stretch into those lats and into the shoulders, and you can start that pose now. And lastly, we go into our last pose for today, which is our standing forward fold with interlaced fingers. Generally, we are getting stretch into the hamstrings here. We're going to fold forward till we feel that stretch in the hamstrings. This is going to be our least intense stretch here. This one, if we do have troubles getting the fingers interlaced behind our back, this is where I just want you to hold with your arms hanging down. If you want to increase that stretch, hands come behind the back, and we are going to bring our hands up away from the body. The further and further you pull your hands away from your hips, the more intense that stretch is going to get. And you can start that now. Welcome back. We have finished all 4 for today. I want to thank you all so very much. I want you to go ahead and get into your rebound position, which is either laying on your stomach or your back, just focusing on how the muscles feel after stretching them. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.